Going on YouTube, Gojira fan 661 back with another video review, and today I decided to do Gorosaurus. As I stated on my very first video that I uploaded, that I was going to eventually do reviews on figures that I already own, not just new figures that I'm getting on box days. I decided to do my first review on figures that I already have on this figure because this Gorosaurus is one of my favorite figures in my collection. He's definitely on my top 3. I'm going to do a little bit of review, history, and stats before I get to the figure review. So Gorosaurus, he first appeared in the 1967 Toho film King Kong Escapes, where he fights King Kong, eventually loses, gets his lower jaw broken. If you read more into the story, he doesn't die, he survives, he flees, and later relocates to Monster Island, where you see him in the 1968 film Destroy All Monsters, which is one of my favorite Showa series. That's not to say that he hasn't been mentioned or hasn't come out in graphic novels or comic books. We're just talking Toho films. Okay. So Gorosaurus is just basically the Japanese knockoff of the Tyrannosaurus Rex that King Kong fights in the original 1933 King Kong, and again in the 2005 Peter Jackson starring Jack Black. And you know, I love Godzilla. He's my favorite kaiju, and although I do have respect for King Kong and I do love King Kong, I love Godzilla more. But I have to recognize that if it wasn't for King Kong, Godzilla would have never been born, because Gojira, which is Godzilla in Japanese, means gorilla whale. Oh, where did they get the gorilla from? You guys be the judge on where. So anyways, now moving on to the stats. Gorosaurus, and this is from Wikipedia, my sources. He stands at approximately 35 meters tall and has a 15-meter long tail and weighs approximately 8,000 metric tons. So one of the smaller kaijus, but definitely not the smallest. I think that pretty much covers everything on stats and history on Gorosaurus. And moving on to the figure. So this figure is from the Bandai 1993 Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 series, and it is the 8-inch series. Although it is on that series, this figure does not stand 8 inches tall. He stands at 6.5 inches approximately. This figure has 6 points of articulation, that being both of the legs, both of the arms, the neck, and the base of the tail. And now I'm going to show you guys a close-up of the figure so you guys can see the details and the color. As you can see, they did pretty good job on the scales and the ridges here, you know, the folds. And the paint, I absolutely love the paint. I love the aqua green fluorescent paint. That looks amazing. Bandai did a really good job in that aspect. The only really thing bad that I have to say about this figure is that they could have spent a little bit more time. They could have shelled a little bit more effort in the mouth. You know, you can see there, the mouth wasn't even, I mean, the tongue wasn't painted all the way. There's parts of the tongue that's not painted red, and that is not due to paint scuffs. That's not due to anything like that, other than Bandai not painting the figure 100% correct. I don't know if it's laziness or what, but I've noticed a lot of other collectors that their Gorosaurus has the same problems, where, you know, they have like little parts like that right there that are missing in the tongue. That's not a big, you know, not a big problem. It's not a big disappointment, but something to mention while doing the review. That's the only thing that I have to say that's bad with the figure. Everything else is, you know, on point. I like, you know, the teeth, how they sculpted here, the teeth. You know, you could feel the bumps on them, the eyes. It looks amazing. I'm gonna do a 360 view, a really slow 360 view, so you guys can see the whole figure. Spin them around. There you go. As you can see the gloss. I mean, this figure's absolutely beautiful. I love this figure, and I definitely love Gorosaurus, and I love this kangaroo kick that he does. Like I said, I hope that with all the hype of that Godzilla's getting again, hopefully we'll see this guy in the future. Maybe he'll come out in a future Godzilla film, or maybe even in King Kong. I don't know, since they're doing Godzilla versus King Kong in 2021, I believe. Maybe they'll throw in Gorosaurus. Who knows? If we see this guy, hopefully we will, because I'm a big fan of Gorosaurus. Also, you can see here on the bottom portion of its tail, all the way running up to his stomach, his sternum, and all the way up to the bottom of his neck. You have that gray with gold paint spray running through there. That looks pretty amazing. The silver toenails and fingernails. Pretty nice looking figure. This figure, I don't know about any other websites, because I do 95% of all my shopping on eBay. I know there's other websites like I believe it's called the Claw Marks, where some of you guys might buy your figures. I don't know how much the price is there. I'll have to look, but on eBay this figure roughly goes for anywhere between $70 and $90 without its tag. I've seen them for about $110 to $130 with their original tags. And like I said in my previous film video, that I've said that I would like to get all my figures with their tags, but if they don't come with their original tags, it's not, to me, it's not a big, it's not as big as a problem as some of you other collectors might be, where they have to get it with the tag. And pretty much that concludes my video today on the review. Hopefully you guys like this video and history and stats on Gorosaurus. I'm going to throw this as an inside joke, and Gorosaurus. That's for my my girlfriend. She likes watching my little videos there. Love you, honey. Okay, without being said, this is Gojira Fan 661 signing out. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I'll see you guys later.